come in and then they wait to go back out. So, we've heard from quote unquote everybody this morning. Give us an update.
Yeah, well, our friends in Valdosta, the lots of trees down, no power. They don't know about the damage to the roof yet, but they it sounded like they didn't have a tree hit the house, which is good. JB in Old Town, Florida, he lots of limbs down, but again, no windows broken, no trees on the house. Big cleanup. And the same thing for my sister who lives 40 miles away from JB. Lots of limbs down. She sent me a couple pictures, and you can see she's got a lot of wet spots there. She got a lot of rain. My niece in Tallahassee's okay also. So she's in a home there, and she's fine. They're got a caregiver and all that stuff. So we've got very lucky.
Yeah, and so here, before midnight, we had about a half an inch of rain.
Yep.
And since midnight, trace, although right now I notice the rain is picking up, we're still expected to have what I would call the tail and rain bands come through.
Yeah.
Possible 45-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Gusts, not, I know that makes us cringe because there's a big difference between 35 and 55. So less is obviously better with this wet ground. But we were told to continue to monitor through basically early to late afternoon, and the whole state's still under a tornado watch.
Johnny's okay over in Charlotte.
Right, I was going to move. Yeah, Johnny's okay in the dorm. He says, wow, it's raining, Mom. And you know, typical 20-year-old person, when can I get out to the dining hall? What, the food? Well, friends, well, you know, when can I start circulating again? Well, that would be what I would want to know, too. He's got food in his dorm. It's just not, preferred food. So hopefully for dinner, it's the worst of the rain. Like I wouldn't want them to have to go out right now because it's pouring in Charlotte, like really heavy rain bands. The scary thing for our state is I'm hearing out of Asheville, they're getting every bit the amount of rain they were told to expect, which was possibly up to 20 inches, and they're in trouble over there. Mike Hoffman, Tesla Cyber Owners, he lives in Canton, not too far from Asheville. You know, we spent some time with him at one of the meetups. But I was telling Don, he's posting some updates on Facebook, and it's just not. If you might want to follow Mike on Twitter. He's also Tesla Cyber Owners on Twitter, on X. So we'll continue to monitor that situation. There's nothing we can do about it except shake our head and feel sorry for it. But the NC Mountains are really getting way too much rain.
Right.
And I'm sending Don out to the printer. Don is my printer guy. The cats are waiting on me for food, and he's going to help me print a snowman screen for January for the little tea light holder things.
Yeah.
So
it'll be cute. She likes cute stuff.
It will be cute, and I do like cute stuff. Look at them.
Look how cute they are.
They are cute. Yeah, everybody was in the cat hotel. All four of them at bedtime last night at midnight. Tux was even in there with them. They were all huddled. There was a little confusion yesterday about who was allowed to sleep where.
Oh my!
And Tux finally took a preem spot and asserted himself. So that was good.
Come on, it's just raining. I'm going out in the rain.
Yeah, I need to finish feeding. Tux, Morris, and Gray are unfortunately always the last to eat, although Gray has food close to midnight, so it's not as long for her. Morris and Tux are ready for some. I'm noticing a little hair over here where you guys, they've been playing pretty serious here this past week. We're not walking this morning. Don missed a lot of time yesterday. He's got stuff to get done, but more importantly, it's inhospitable out there this morning. The rain and the wind, the breeziness. It is very breezy on occasion out there. But looking at the driveway, you can always tell how we're doing here There's leaves down, but it's not packed. You know, post wind event, basically you can't see the asphalt. So certainly not the case here today. The vlogging camera and I are safely ensconced in the cat hotel right now. It's raining pretty good. That tail end of the storm is bringing us some rain now. I put food and dry chow over here, but all 4 kitties are over there. Nobody wanted to come out in the rain and follow me over here, so we'll see. Is this one of them coming now? Yeah, Stripey. I'm talking. He decided to come. That's a good choice, buddy. Good choice. Because you and Tux within a foot of each other is a little close. And there's your food. Good boy. Good boy. And then it's the same stuff. Hey, Marty. Hi. Morris just hopped down and Tux says braving the elements to use the restroom. I'm sure he'll be back. I accidentally startled Morris. He's just down over there along the wall. He's doing good. He was up here eating for a bit. I cleaned the leaves out of the water bowls, but I didn't change the water. It's just going to get yucky again with more leaves right away. I can see water in front of the gnome home, but it's not rushing. Really, the way to tell is you just don't see any water flying down from off the streets over here. You can see that it's breezy. It has that tropical storm feel. Hi. She always watches the door come across. There you go. Hi. How's my girl doing? Mama's files didn't quite get uploaded last night. I'd like to come in and sit and do the video with you right now while it's all rainy and stormy and everything, but my files aren't ready. Sorry. Later. Okay, so yesterday you went to Caliber Collision and Cary to get an estimate for Ruby. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So I got the estimate, and really, it was $1,000 less. It was 60 exactly to the dollar. It was $6,490 versus $7,490. So it was like amazing. These guys came out. I did look it over. The only thing I can tell is their labor rates they're cheaper. The part was the same price. The emblems were the same price. The seal kit was the same price. So all the dollar amounts of the parts were the same. So it was only the labor was shown differently on this one. Anyway, long story short, I paid the $250 deductible, which basically that allows them to go on and order the parts. This is all done online. I misread the app. Basically, I could have left the $250 yesterday and it would have just been automatically approved because this is the State Farm approved shop. So whatever their estimate is goes. So it should be a little smoother. But basically, the parts get ordered. They have to arrive. They will inspect parts, make sure they're not damaged, and they have all the little parts. And then at that point, they'll call me back and schedule the actual when to bring the car.
And in theory, State Farm is supposed to go after the other insurance company for the payment, and we get the $250 back. But we'll see how that
in the future.
We'll see how that works out for the $250 and for our rates.
Right. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter if you're in an accident, and it doesn't matter if your insurance company pays or somebody else's. You were in an accident, so you're a high-risk driver now. They don't care why you.
Well, it wasn't too bad after the last time, but
I don't think it was noticeable actually.
Yeah, so hopefully not this time either.
Yeah, well, and it's been how many years now? We figure 5 years. It was 2019 into 20.
I don't remember. We did look it up the other day, but Don and I's memory even together. I think it was sooner. It was 18. I think it was sooner than that or something. I don't remember. It was Christmas Eve is all I remembered. It was early on, and I was mad.
Yes, it was. My girl was very.
Well, at that point, the car was worth enough that it was we weren't looking to sell, but you know, when
Yeah,
it has
hurts your
hurts your
resale
resale value, and it was worth being a little upset about. At this point, obviously we've already had one fender bender, so another one back there isn't going to hurt the resale value, and the car's not worth anywhere near what it was worth. So and we're not, yeah,
right,
yeah, okay.
I'm sorry, but hopefully we're on the road to recovery now.
Yeah, I got people wanting us to do car shows and stuff with Ruby in December, or excuse me, in October. And well, first off, we don't know when we're going to have to take her, so I'm hesitant to commit. And second off, she's got this big bump out there, which on the rear, which doesn't prevent us from showing up places and talking about the car, but it's not great to show up with the big dent in the back of the car. So I don't know. We've got C4EE one day in October, and we got Johnny coming home for fall break, and maybe C4EE's like in a week, though. I don't know. It's the 27th already. Oh my God, it's like going to be here.
The first of the month is like Wednesday.
Holy moly. I didn't need to think about that right now. I'm like...
Yeah, we're going to go back on the high rates.
Yeah, we're really moving into serious fall now.
Yeah, we're going to lose our off-peak discount period. It's going to move back to the middle of the day. The one you don't like.
Yeah, the one that makes me want to go after somebody at Duke for them inconveniencing me for no reason.
Right.
Oh my God, I have never seen it do that. I have never seen it do that. Don't do that. No. I mean, the house is fine. Don't misunderstand. But it's going around the other freaking side of the gnome home. Oh my God. I have never seen it that high in the creek over here. I can see it. It's like 5 feet deep over there. Holy. We got alerts going off. Obviously, right now, we have no wind here at our house, but I mean, I need to be able to see it. Over here, it's like oh my God. No. No. Just stop already. Just stop. Holy, I mean, I remember one afternoon when we had 5 inches in like 2 hours. Oh my God. The rain's letting off now, but it came down for a few minutes like you wouldn't believe. It's just horrible. It's just bad. Hey, buddy. Hi. I came out in the heavy... Whoa, I'm just drying you off. I came out in the heavy rain to bring you in the house if I could get you, but it wasn't happening. It never got windy here. If it had gotten windy here, we'd be talking about down trees. Here, good boy. There, now you're dry and all cleaned off. You're good. He's not wet down to his skin or anything. He just had some... This one I tried to carry in the house, and he was so upset that I was getting him wet that he refused and hopped down and went back to the cat hotel. I saw Morris a little bit ago. Okay, he's over here in his chair. Good boy, Morris. Good boy. Not coming around to bother you. First off, you got to understand right now that it's sort of all I can do to walk over here because it's that wet. I have on my non-slip shoes. I just wanted to come see things in person. The front porch was pretty telling. Yeah, you can see why I put in the Liriope over here, because Don and I knew from other heavy rains that was where the water came from, and the water's coming from up there beside the glider where the swimming pool is, and it's coming from well over there. It's two spots. Tux is here. You can come with me as long as you stay away from the water. I'm not worried he's going to try to get in the creek. Not really. Yeah. some of the leaves out of this plant pot. I seen them start to collect the last few days, but I hadn't walked down here. Tulip poplar leaves. Yeah, I suppose it was good I didn't mow because the taller grass does help filter the water on the way down the yard. Okay, I've got Stripe. Shot past Tux. Tux is still kind of behind us. Oh boy. Well, that was exciting. I'll just say that this is another reason why I didn't consider going and moving Johnny. Because you just never know where it's really going to be the worst. You can see that the gnome home is there. The little guy is over on the stump with the gargoyle. I see one of the lights in the creek, but the wire is still attached to the tubing. We might be okay. I think Don's pipe across is going to have protected the wire. And hopefully the one light that was underwater will be okay. I'm not sure where the best place to unplug it would be. We probably, I don't know. If they're not supposed to be submerged, it's okay, obviously, if they get wet. When it recedes in a few more hours, Don can come down and take a look. There's nothing he can do right now. Yeah, the thing that I thought was pretty amazing was, Stripe, let me walk please. He's rubbing my ankles and making it not safe for me to walk. Buddy, I got enough problems walking without you making it worse. He is all over my legs and not wanting to let me move. This is the really... Hi again. I hit the wrong button. Yeah. Wow. I'm also sort of standing where it's running down off the front yard, trying to move over just a little bit more so you can see the waterfall down there. I had definitely seen the water up around the tree before we cut the tree down. I had definitely seen that before, but I just hadn't seen it like that since we had the gnome home. Marty! Marty! I'll go get him. Hopefully he's not stupid enough to go too close to the water. I'm pleased to report that the bald cypress is still there. It did not get washed away. Somehow it feels more open looking right here than it did before, but I don't know. Well, I know we're lucky. We had, you know, rotation west of us, not very far. Don't know if it caused any damage or not. And we don't have any trees down. And the erosion is unfortunate, but, you know. Tempest said like 1.5 inches. And that's all the rain gauge is saying too, so I think Tempest was accurate. Both of them, I can see them. I'm not going to empty them right now, but they say 1.5 inches. It's just that the 1.5 inches pretty much came down in 20 minutes. There's Don's lunch. It's 1:10 in the afternoon now. I am getting ready to peel the hard-boiled eggs that I like so much, and Don does too. And I'm making bacon, but it's hard to make it when you keep on eating it. Well, if we ever dry out, and it won't be today, the driveway now officially needs blown. I am printing more tea light holder scenes. The little lantern, I guess, is a good term for it. It's not done here, it's thinking. But, this is the latest snowman I'm trying. I did a full body snowman and I'm going to do a snowflake. It sure is coming along nicely. It's
time for us to have dinner, though, so I'm stopping for tonight. And there's a couple of bricks that are the wrong color, but we'll get it sorted out.
I want you to know that I got a Google Opinion Rewards survey this afternoon. And they asked me if I currently live in Alabama.
Oh, really?
I was like, where did that come from?
Only
I said,
lucky people get to live in Alabama.
well, it said right now, and first off, I don't even think I've ever set foot in the state of Alabama because I-40 doesn't run through there.
That's right.
As I was telling you the other night. I got 25 cents for saying no.
Oh, wow.